Hello. Today is America's 250th, and in honor of America's 250th, I am going to do a US run and city quiz. So, without further ado, let us begin. So, I'll start with Maine. I'm gonna go from northeast, and I'll do my home state of New Jersey last. So, start off with Maine. Let's get Portland, South Portland, Lewiston, Bangor, and we'll get, let's get Augusta, the capital, out of the way. Auburn, Saco, Westbrook, Waterville, let's get Biddeford, Brunswick, Sanford, let's get Scarborough, Wyndham, Gorham, and we'll get, alright, what else do we have? Orono, let's get, alright, we'll get, Camden, Kennebunk, and Kennebunkport. Let's get, we have Topsham, Kettering, not Kettering, that's Ohio, Kittery, that's what I meant to say. No E. There we go. Alright, Wells, and then, is it Cape Elizabeth? Yes. Alright, I got Bar Harbor, right? No, I didn't. I did not get Bar Harbor. Okay. Alright, let's get, Danforth, Calais. Let's get, Millinocket, Lincoln. We'll get, Rangeley out in the west. And we'll get Caribou, Holton, Presque Isle, Madawaska. And then I think that's as far as I can get with Maine. I don't think I missed any reasonably big ones in Maine. Let me just quickly check. I think I'm okay because I got Waterville, I got Brunswick, I got Biddeford, Sanford. I think I got Saco, right? Let me just make sure. Yeah, I think, yeah. Yep. I think that'll be it for Maine. So, let's move over to New Hampshire now. Let's get Manchester, Nashua, Concord. We'll get, Dover, Rochester, Salem, Hudson, Merrimack, and, we'll get, okay. Lebanon, Laconia, Keene, Claremont, Claremont, spelled like that, there we go. Alright, Portsmouth, Goffstown, Bedford, Milford, let's get, definitely more than I should have. There's definitely some big ones, yes. Derry and Londonderry. And okay, so I think I'm at 18 cities in New Hampshire now. I'm pretty sure there's a couple more relatively big ones that I should have. Let's get Meredith. I went there for my cousin's wedding many years ago. We'll get Berlin and Pittsburgh in the north. There's another significant one here, but I can't remember what it is. And then it's not going to accept Dixville Notch, unfortunately. Nope. So that's 20. So that's, yeah, 21 cities in New Hampshire. That's not too bad. I feel like I could have been a little bit better. I think there's a few more cities that I knew at some point, but they escaped me. So yeah, I think I'm gonna move over to Vermont now, so let's get it. Okay, Burlington, South Burlington. We'll get Rutland, Colchester, Essex and Essex Junction. For some reason they put Essex and Essex Junction together, you know. Don't know why, even though those are two different cities. Let's get Bennington, Brattleboro, Barr, Winooski, and we'll get Williston, St. Albans, Middlebury, Milton, and then of course Montpelier, can't forget that. And there's Springfield. And is there anything else in Vermont that I should have? I think we're good. There might be a couple. There might be one slightly, like one, maybe there might be like one that's like 10K that I'm missing, but I think I'm okay. Because I think I got all of the ones that I should have gotten. So I think I can move. I think it's safe to say I think I can move on to Massachusetts now. So let's go. So we'll start with the big ones: Boston, Worcester. Actually, I'm gonna do Western Massachusetts first. So Pittsfield, Greenfield. Let's get Springfield area. Springfield, Chicopee, Amherst, Holyoke, Northampton. And we'll do West Springfield, Agawam, and Westfield. I think that's everything, and that's all the relatively big ones in the Springfield area in Western Massachusetts. So we'll get, let's get, okay. Cambridge, Lowell, Lynn, Lawrence, let's get, Brockton, Quincy, I'll get Fall River, New Bedford, Somerville, Newton, Brookline. We'll do Peabody, Framingham, Revere, Haverhill, Everett, Medford, Malden, Waltham, Methuen, Weymouth, Taunton, Barnstable. I think those are all the 50Ks. And there's also Plymouth, but for some reason they have it as a smaller town. Okay, let's get it. Leominster, Fitchburg. Let's get Natick, Billerica. We'll do Gloucester, Andover. I think North Andover. And we'll do Needham, Dedham. We'll do Lexington, Wellesley. And let's do Dartmouth, Salem. We'll do Attleboro, North Attleboro, which for some reason is UGH. I don't know why it's spelled differently. Marlborough. We'll do Reading and Wakefield. Let's get Chelmsford, Shrewsbury. There's also Tewksbury, but for some reason okay, now I must have mistyped it when I did it previously. So yeah, Shrewsbury, Tewksbury, and Chelmsford. There's definitely, yeah, okay, let's get Braintree, let's get Franklin, Watertown. Oh, Yeah, no. Yeah. Watertown, Bridgewater, Randolph. We'll do. There's Burlington and Arlington. We got Milton and Milford. Let's get Beverly, Danvers, Melrose, Belmont, Chelsea, and let's get Saugus, Draycote. Okay. Okay. Stoughton. Yeah. Norwood. And am I missing? Am I missing any relatively big towns? I don't think I am. So how many do I have in Massachusetts? So I'm at 75. I think that's pretty decent. There's definitely, I think there's like 82 cities in Massachusetts that are above 10K, or that are above 25K. And yeah, a number of the towns are not in the 25K Corzine Jet Punk because for some reason it doesn't include townships. But I know I got a few of them. I think I did. Reasonably well. I think I did get all the ones that are in the Jet Punk quiz. So yeah, let's get I think I know a few more in Massachusetts. Like let's get Nantucket, and then we'll get the Martha's Vineyard towns, Edgarton, or no, it's Edgartown, Oak Bluffs, and Tisbury, West Tisbury. Okay, I think that's pretty good for Massachusetts. So, did I get Woburn? I didn't get Woburn. Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad I remembered that. Okay. Yeah. So I think that's good for Massachusetts. Alright, I think I can now move on to Rhode Island now. Alright, Rhode Island, let's go. Providence, North, or let's do East Providence first since that's the bigger one. East Providence, North Providence. We'll do Warwick and West Warwick. And we'll do Cranston, Pawtucket. And we'll do Woonsocket, Newport. Alright, do Middletown, Bristol. I'll do the common names first. Middletown, Bristol, Milford. No, it's Milton. No, there's no Milton or Milford. Why do I keep? I'm thinking it's Middletown. Middletown, Bristol. And then there's a Wyndham. There's a Wyndham. No, no, it's Wyndham, Connecticut, probably. Yeah, Bristol, and is it Newark that's in? No. There's another common name other than, Bristol, Middletown, and, yeah, yeah, okay, let's just move on. Coventry, Cumberland, Johnstown, Johnston, my bad. North Kingstown, South Kingstown, Central Falls, and we'll get Westerly, and, okay, Tiverton, and, I'm just making sure I'm not missing another big one, because I did get Coventry, Cumberland, Johnston. Central Falls and Westerly. Alright, Smithtown. No, it's Smithfield, my bad. Smithfield and North Smithfield. Alright, Burrillville, Barrington, Tiverton. No, I thought it was Tiverton. It's not Tiverton? I thought there was a Tiverton. Maybe it just doesn't accept it. I don't know. Oh wait, I already got Tiverton. When did I get Tiverton? Alright, oh, I'm at 23 in Rhode Island. Oh yeah. Let's also get New Shoreham and Block Island. So that gets us to 24. I think that's pretty decent. Just again, let me just make sure I'm not missing any big ones. I don't think I am. No. Alright, let's do, alright, Connecticut. Let's go. Alright, should I just start with Bridge? I'll do the big ones. Bridgeport, Stamford. I'll do Greenwich, Old Greenwich. Is it Bellevue that was by there? No, it starts with a B. What was that? What's that other one? Is it Bellevue spelled like that? No. Yeah, I can't remember. Alright, New Haven, West Haven, North Haven, East Haven. I don't think there's a South Haven, but I'm going to try it anyway. No, there isn't. That is worth a try. We'll do Stratford, Milford, and Manchester. Well, that's up north. Yeah, Fairfield. All the big ones up there. Alright. Hartford, West. Hartford, East. Hartford. And we'll get, alright, Waterbury, Danbury, Norwalk. Alright, I'll get, we'll do Putnam. Alright, Meriden, Hamden. We'll do New Britain, Bristol, and, I'll do Torrington, Trumbull, Southington, Simsbury. Oops, I mistyped that. Simsbury. There we go. For some reason, it has it as a small town. I'll do Norwich and, New London, Groton. Let's get Mystic as well. Alright, I got Bristol, right? I think I got all the 50Ks in New Hampshire. I don't think I am missing the 50K. Hamden, Meriden, yeah. So let's continue. Shelton, Wallingford, Weathersby. No, it's Weathersfield. No, what is that one called? What is that called? It's not Weathersford, no. What's the one that's Weatherslee, spelled like that? No, I can't remember that one. Naugatuck, Newington. We'll do, Enfield, Southington. No, I guess, or South, okay. That's unfortunate. Medford. Are you serious? There's 100%, or maybe I'm thinking of something else. Alright, Alright, Naugatuck, Trumbull, Newington. Enfield, there's Glastonbury, Cheshire, yeah, what's that one? Weathersley. Maybe it just doesn't accept it, I don't know. But, yeah, let's get Darien. We might as well get might as well get Newtown and Sandy Hook. Yep. I think we did, I think this is okay. I feel like we could have done a little bit better. Yeah, so where does that take us in Connecticut? So, Connecticut, yeah, 41 in Connecticut, that's not bad at all. I feel like I could have done a little bit better, but, yeah, that weather one is killing me. I'm so close, I'm like hitting the post on that one. But, yeah, let's move over to New York. So I'm gonna start with the Buffalo area. So let's get Buffalo, Cheektowaga, West Seneca, Tonawanda, North Tonawanda. Let's get Lancaster and okay. Niagara Falls, Lockport, Lackawanna, Kenmore, and Depew. I think that's everything I know in the Buffalo area. Let's get Jamestown, Dunkirk, Olean. Alright. Get Batavia, Geneva. Let's get Rochester, Iran, Detroit, and Brighton. Oh, wait, that's right. There's I just remembered there's a Windsor, Connecticut. There we go. Alright. Alright, let's continue. Canandaigua. Let's get Corning. We'll do Seneca Falls. Alright, we'll do Ithaca, Elmira, Binghamton. We'll get Endicott and Johnson City. And let's get Cortland, Oneonta. Alright, Syracuse. We'll do Auburn, Rome, Utica. And okay, we got not Lake Oswego, just Oswego, and Watertown, Fort Drum, and we'll get Ogdensburg, Messina, and let's get Plattsburgh there. We'll get Novelty 1, Cooperstown, Baseball Hall of Fame. Okay, we'll do Lake Placid. Alright, let's go. Let's get Albany, Troy, Schenectady. There we go, Glens Falls, Saratoga Springs. Let's get Cohoes, Watervliet, Niskayuna, Rensselaer, and Rotterdam. Let's get Amsterdam, Gloversville. I think that's gonna be it for that area. Let's get Hudson, Kingston. Alright, we'll get Poughkeepsie, Highland, Hyde Park. I was up there this past October. That's a nice bridge. We'll get, okay, what do we got now? Let's get a Newburgh Beacon. And, yeah. So we'll get a Port Jervis, Monticello, Middletown. Alright, so we'll get a Curious Joel. Oops, Curious Joel, Monroe, Goshen, and Woodbury. I used to go up to the Walmart and Target up there all the time. Let's get, we'll get a Peekskill, Austining, I'll get Haverstraw and West Haverstraw. No, yeah, it's West Haverstraw. Alright, Mount Kisco. And I think I can, let's do Rockland County now. So, Suffern, Earmont, Holborn, Sloatsburg, Tuxedo Park. For some reason it doesn't take just Tuxedo. Chestnut Ridge, Spring Valley, Muncie, Nanuet, Pearl River. I'll get New City. I think there's, yeah. Let's get Orangeburg, Blauvelt, and then Nyack, and Tappan. I think that might be good for Rockland. I don't know the northern Rockland. Don't know northern Rockland County very well. I'm doing all the ones that are on Route 287. So yeah, that's how far I can get with Rockland County. So let's get Westchester County now. So Tarrytown, Irvington, Sleepy Hollow, Dobbs Ferry, Hastings on Hudson, and we'll get alright, so let's get White Plains, Harrison, Scarsdale, Hartsdale. We'll do not Elmont, it's what's that one called? Oh, right. Yeah, was it Elmwood? No, what's that one called? I can't remember what that one's called. There's Brewster. That's actually up north. I did not expect that to be that north. Or maybe Brewster is just a road. I was just gonna delete that one actually. Yeah. Purchase, I don't think is a town, it's University, yeah. Well, let's get, I got Hartsdale and Scarsdale, right? Yes, okay. Port Chester, Mamaroneck, and Rye. Let's get, we'll get the big ones, Mount Vernon, New Rochelle, Yonkers, and then, Bronxville, and yeah. And there's also North White Plains as well. No, there isn't. Or was it South White Plains? Okay, maybe I'm trolling. Alright, I thought I remembered there was a North White Plains, but I guess either Mandela effect or it just doesn't accept it. But, yeah. Alright, I did get Scarsdale and Hartsdale, right? Yeah, let me just check, yeah. I don't think I did too bad for Westchester County. New York, let's go. Alright, Long Island, let's go. Hempstead, West Hempstead. Long Beach, Valley, Stream, let's get Glen Cove, Great Neck, Wake Grove, which is further east, but I just want to get it so I don't forget it because I always associate those with each other. I'll do Garden City, New Hyde Park, Floral Park, getting all the bigger incorporated ones first. So, Mineola, Lindenhurst is further east, Lynn Brook, we'll get, Westbury, Rockville, Center, East, Rockaway, and, Freeport, and, yeah, so that's all in that area. Let's get, I'll get Baldwin, Wantagh, Belmore, North Belmore, Belmont, let's get, East Meadow, we'll do, there's one that starts, we got Merrick, and, there's another M, what was that one called? Merrick, and, we'll do, Uniondale, Oceanside, we'll do Bayshore, North Bayshore, Bayville, we'll do Farmingdale, Manhasset, Massapequa, Massapequa Park. Okay, we'll get, Syosset, I got Farmingdale, right? Yes, I did. Sayville, North, we'll do, yeah, Amityville, North Amityville. Okay, Babylon West, Babylon, we'll get, okay, okay, let's get, oh, yeah, Levittown, I misspelled it, Levittown, and, we'll get, Huntington and Huntington Station, let's get Franklin Square, and, okay, I'll get anything else that I'm missing that I should have. Yeah, no, alright, Brentwood, which is the big unincorporated one. Smithtown, I'll get Stony Brook, it's a little bit further east, alright. Islip West, Islip East, Islip North, Islip, no, there's no north or south Islip, Central Islip. Bethpage, we're doing pretty well here. Let's get Hicksville, Holtzville, we'll get, Dix Hills, Deer Park, we'll get the C's, Copiague, Coram, Comic Center Reach, and, pretty well with Long Island so far. We'll get, Selden, Shirley, Holbrook, Patchogue, and is it East Patchogue or West Patchogue? I think it's East, yeah, it's East Patchogue. Ronkonkoma and Wake Ronkonkoma. And, yeah, are there any other big ones that I'm missing? Because I got Smith, and I did get Brentwood. I got Deer Park and Dix Hills. Did I get Garden City? I did get Garden City. Just wanted to make sure. Okay. A Pog. And, there's, Yaphank. And, yeah, there's one that was River something that's further east. I can't remember. Well, let's get Montauk and then East Hampton. That's the only one of the Hamptons that it actually accepts. Yeah, I think this is going to be as far as I'm going to get with Long Island. So, I think we did very well. I think that's at least 150 in New York. How many is that in New York? 174. That's very good. I am proud of that. So I'm gonna leave New Jersey for last. So next we are going to do Pennsylvania. So let's go. Whoops, I went the wrong way. There we go. All right. I'll just get the big ones first. Philadelphia, Pittsburgh, Allentown, Bethlehem, Scranton, Erie, Reading, York, Lancaster. Oops, I missed. I didn't type in the L. Lancaster, Harrisburg, Lebanon. Just getting. Alright, let's get Easton, Hazleton, Wilkes-Barre, Carbondale. Alright, Stroudsburg, East, Stroudsburg. And we'll get, Hemlock Farms. That's the northeast one. Let's get. Alright, we'll get, let's get, okay. Philadelphia suburbs. Upper Darby, Drexel Hill, Drexel Hill, okay, King of Prussia. Now let's get Chester, West Chester. I'll get Phoenixville, Pottsville, Pottsville. Or actually, there's Pottstown is by Philadelphia. There's a Pottsville and a Pottstown. Pottsville, Phoenixville, Pottstown, and Norristown. I think that might be as far as I can get with that area. Lidditz, Hershey. Alright, let's go. Williamsport. And alright, well, let's actually get Gettysburg, Chambersburg. Let's get those first. Carlisle. Okay, alright, let's get it. I'll get the big ones in the center first. So, Williamsport, State College, Altoona. And then let's get the smaller ones. Huntingdon. There's Lewistown and Lewisburg. Lock Haven, Bloomsburg. There's, alright, Dubois, St. Mary's. There's definitely another one here. Bradford, Warren. I'll get all those. I'm pretty sure I am missing one. At Bloomsburg. Oh yes. Yes. What's that one called? It's right on the tip of my tongue. Oh no. What is that called? Come on, Douglas. What is that called? It's, Selinsgrove. That's it. Alright, okay, I think I got all the micropolitan areas that are in central Pennsylvania. Though I think there might be another one here, but it's not coming to me. But let's get, Somerset, Shanksville, can't forget those. Is there anything down here? I'm not sure. We got Monessen, there we go. Butler, another one we cannot forget. Let's get, I'm not sure if it's pronounced Medville or Meadville. Let's get, Hermitage, Oil City, Newcastle, and then we got Indiana, Johnstown. Okay, let's get the Pittsburgh suburbs. Bethel Park, Plum, Monroeville, Murraysville, McKees, Port, Baldwin, and I think that's as far as I'm gonna get. So I think this is gonna be as far as I'm gonna get with Pennsylvania. I think I would say I did a pretty decent job with Pennsylvania. So I think I'm gonna do Delaware next. So, let's go. So we got Wilmington, Dover, Newark, Georgetown, Middletown. Let's get Smyrna, Seaford. We'll get, Millsboro, and, Ellesmere. And, there's one more I'm missing. Wait, yeah, Wilmington, Dover, Newark, Georgetown, Middletown, Smyrna, Seaford, Ellesmere, Millsboro, and there's one more that I'm missing. What have I not said yet? Smyrna, Seaford. What am I missing? I know I'm missing one of the top 10, but it's, oh shoot. It's not Auburn, is it? No, it's, oh crud. I got Seaford. I got Millsboro, and I got Ellesmere. Yeah, no. We'll get Newcastle, and we'll get Beer, Glasgow, Hawkinson, and Brookside. Do Rehoboth Beach, and I know I'm missing a relatively big one. What's that other one? It's Milford. That's what it is, Milford. That's what I was missing. There's also one more unincorporated city in Delaware that's above 10K, but I can't remember what it's called. It's like I think it's like something Valley or something like that, but I can't remember. But yeah, I think that's gonna be it for Delaware. Okay, Maryland. Here we go. I'll get the big incorporated ones first. Baltimore, Frederick, Gaithersburg, Rockville, Bowie. I'll get Hagerstown, Annapolis, Salisbury. We'll get, actually, let's get the eastern ones first. So, Ocean City, Ocean Pines, Berlin. We'll get Cambridge, Easton, Lexington Park. We'll get College Park, Laurel, North Laurel, South Laurel, Greenbelt, Westminster. Okay, let's get Cumberland in the west. All right. Now let's do all the unincorporated stuff. So here we go. We'll start with Columbia, Silver Spring, Towson, Ellicott City. We'll just take Ellicott. Ellicott with 2 T's, Ellicott City. Okay, I guess it doesn't accept that. North Bethesda. Did I do North Bethesda? I didn't do Bethesda. North Bethesda. Okay. I did Silver Spring, right? Alright. Waldorf, Wheaton, Clinton, Clarksburg, Germantown, Aspen Hill, Montgomery Village. We'll do, Chalum, Suitland, Landover. Let's get Olney, Odenton, and, okay. We have, Fair, it's Fair something. Is it Fairview? No, that's a small one. It's Fair Lawn? No. It's Fair something, but I can't, yeah, I can't remember. Is it Fairburn? No. It's Fair something, I can't remember what it is. It's Potomac, Maryland, or Virginia? It is Virginia. Okay. Alright, I'm missing any other, I think I'm missing 2 more, like, DC, Maryland suburbs, but, yeah. Let's move on to the Baltimore suburbs. So, Severna Park. Let's get Bel Air North, Bel Air South. Let's get the E's. We have Edgewood, Eldersburg, and Elk Ridge. Randallstown, Reisters Town. And, let's also get Canton. Oh, yeah. Let's get, Parkville, Pikesville. Let's also get Cantonsville. There's, what's that? Is it Crawford? No, it's, what's that called? Crofton. That's it. Let's get, Bilchester, Lockern, Wood something. Is it Woodlawn? Yes. And then, okay, Dundalk, also Staten Island, of course, Essex, and Middle River. And, yeah, is there anything else? There's definitely a few others that I'm missing, but I don't think they're coming to me at the moment. Oh, yes, Perry Hall, Kearney, and then Milford Mill and Owings Mills. Okay, I think that's as far as I can get with Maryland. I think I did reasonably well here. Like I think I got almost all of the unincorporated suburbs of DC and Baltimore. For some reason, I don't know why it doesn't accept Ellicott City. Maybe I'm misspelling it. I don't know. We'll do West. Where are you? West Virginia. Let's go. Charleston, South Charleston. Let's get Morgantown, Martinsburg, Parkersburg, Clarksburg, Beckley, Wheeling. We'll do Fairmont, Weirton. Let's get St. Albans, Vienna, Bluefield, Elkins. And do I know anything else in West Virginia? I mean, I think Harper's Ferry will work, right? Yes. I think that's everything I know. There's also Tees Valley, which is unincorporated. It doesn't okay, it actually did accept that. I thought I typed it in last time. It didn't accept it. I must have mistyped that one the first time around. But anyway, yeah. That's the Tees Valley is the unincorporated one. I think this is as far as I can get with West Virginia. So where am I at? I should be at like 14 or 13. How many am I at in West Virginia? I'm at 16. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I got all the major ones in West Virginia. So, yeah. Now, let's go to regular Virginia. Alright. I should just start with the DC area ones. Alexandria, Arlington. Let's get, okay, so we have Falls Church, West Falls Church. Oh, that reminds me, I should go back to Maryland, because I forgot about some novelty ones. Like, I've got Chevy Chase and Havre de Grace. There we go. Alright, back to Virginia. So Falls Church and West Falls Church. Let's get Annandale, Springfield, Burke, Tysons, McLean. We'll get Dale City, Woodbridge, Lake Ridge, and Lake Ridge is 2 words. Alright, Centerville. Let's get Reston, Ashburn, and Sterling. Linton Hall, South Riding. I got Annandale, right? Yes, I did. There's Manassas, and there's definitely a few more that I'm missing. I think there's like 2 more that I'm missing that I don't have. 2 more DC suburbs. Yeah, alright, anyway, let's get, Leesburg, Herndon, and, let's get, Fairfax. I think Langley, no, it doesn't take that one, but it does accept Quantico, I think, yeah. And then I tried Foggy Bottom, it doesn't accept that one either. I think that's pretty decent, so let's get, Winchester, we got Charlottesville, Fredericksburg. Alright, I think this is pronounced Stanton, I believe. Okay, Harrisonburg, and Harrisonburg, yeah. I got, yes. Harrisonburg, Lynchburg. Let's get, already got, yeah, we'll do, Petersburg. Alright, I'll do Richmond, Short Pump, Tuckahoe, Mechanicsville. Alright, let's see, Culpeper. We'll get some. Yeah, alright, Roanoke. We'll do, Blacksburg, Christiansburg. And, we'll get, Radford. Okay, alright, so let's get Danville, Martinsville, and I'm definitely missing a burg. Got Leesburg, I got Petersburg and Christiansburg and Blacksburg. Pretty sure I am missing a relatively big burg. Oh, whoops, I did not mean to click that. Let's get Salem and, what's it called? Lake. Something, it's Lake something, but I can't remember what that one's called. Okay, should I just do, there's definitely more. What else do we have here? Because I know I'm definitely missing some stuff here. Let's just get Hampton Roads. Virginia Beach, Chesapeake. Let's get Hampton, Newport News, Norfolk, Suffolk, Suffolk, and Portsmouth. Alright, let's get some, novelty ones. The famous Smithfield ham. Obviously, Williamsburg is there, and, yeah. I think that's as far as I can get with Virginia. I don't think I did too bad. So I think... yeah, I think I can move on. I think I'm actually going to go west. I'm going to go to Ohio now, so let's go. We'll start with the order. Columbus, Cleveland, Cincinnati, Toledo, Akron, Dayton, Parma, Canton, Youngstown, Lorraine, Elyria. Let's get Cuyahoga Falls, Kettering, and we got Springfield, Newark, Hamilton, Middletown, Lakewood. We'll do Beaver Creek, just get the big ones. Euclid, Dublin, Lima, Mansfield, Mentor, Marion, Mason, Medina, Massillon, getting all the M's out of the way. Let's get the W's. Worcester, Westerville, okay, Upper Arlington, Gahanna, Reynoldsburg, Strongsville. I always put those two together. I always forget which one's which. Barberton, Brunswick. Let's get Hilliard, Huber Heights, Cleveland Heights, Garfield Heights, Shaker Heights. And just make sure I got all the heights, right? Yep, I got all the heights. Alright. Avon, Lake, West Lake. One word. And then let's get North Royalton, North Ridgeville, North Olmsted. Okay, let's get Fairborn, Fairfield, Lancaster, Delaware. I got Indiana, Pennsylvania, right? Yeah, I did. Alright, New Philadelphia. Oops, I mistyped that. New Philadelphia. Alright, let's get Marysville, and, okay. Alright, Warren, Austin, Town. Alright, Findlay, Bowling Green, and Perrysburg. Okay, any other big ones that I am missing? Oh yeah, Xenia, Zanesville, Sandusky. Doing pretty well with Ohio so far. Do I have all the 25Ks? Let me just make sure. I think I do. Do I have all... Am I missing a big one? I got Gahanna. I got Reynoldsburg and Strongsville. I got all of these. I got both of the fairs. I got Beaver Creek. And I got Lancaster as well. Yes. I think we're good. Oh, yes. I think, Kent, Stowe, and, Green. Can't forget those, the short-named ones. Now I think those are all of the 25Ks. I might be missing one or two. But, yeah, I'm gonna try to get all the, micropolitans now. So, Athens and Marietta. We got Steubenville. And, yeah. Let's get Portsmouth. Alright, we have Ashland, Norwood, and no, Norwood is down there. I'm thinking Norwalk. That's what I'm thinking. There is a Norwood, Ohio, though. Norwalk and Fremont. And then we got Coshocton. Let's get... we have Bucyrus. No, Bucyrus. There we go. And Tiffin. Yeah, alright. Salina, Greenwood. No, it's Greenville. My bad. Van Wert. Wapakoneta. And then, we got, Defiance. And, it's definitely a little bit annoyed that there's a big space here. There's Troy is one, Urbana is one. And, yeah, let's get, Chillicothe. And, yeah, I feel like there's another one that I should have. But, not sure if it's coming to me. So, yeah, I think that might be as far as I'm gonna get with Ohio. I think I did pretty well with Ohio. Okay, I think I'm gonna do, yeah, let's do Michigan next. So, I'm gonna do Detroit area land. Actually, no, let's do Detroit area first. Detroit, I'm just gonna get Ann Arbor out of the way, even though it's west. Let's go Dearborn Heights, Warren, Sterling Heights, and we'll get Troy, Livonia, Pontiac. Okay, it does not accept Clinton, Canton, Shelby, West Bloomfield, or Waterford. So let's get we'll get Southfield, Westland, Farmington Hills, Rochester Hills, Taylor, Novi, Royal Oak, Ypsilanti, St. Clair Shores, and I got Livonia, Troy, and Pontiac, right? Yes. Okay, I think those are all the 50Ks that are in the Detroit area. Let's get the rest. See if I can get all the 25Ks. So, Madison Heights, Southgate, Oak Park, Lincoln Park. Pasadena is another one that's in Maryland. There we go. Okay, back to Michigan. There's a couple others that show the names of city and other states. I got Southgate. I got Lincoln Park and Oak Park. Alright, so let's get, so we got Romulus, Inkster, Allen Park, East Point with an E at the end. East Point without an E is Atlanta area. We'll get to that when we get to that. We'll get Hamtramck, which is right inside Detroit. There's Roseville is one, and there's definitely a few more. Are they gonna come to me? I got Madison Heights. What am I missing? There's definitely a few that I'm missing here. This might... I think this might be as far as that's going to be everything that I can remember in the Detroit area. So I'll get Port Huron. Let's get Flint, Burton. Alright, we'll get the south. So let's get Monroe, Adrian. We have Coldwater, Niles. There was one more. What was that last one? I know there's another one there. That's not coming to me. Alright, Kalamazoo, Portage. And let's get Jackson, Battle Creek. Alright, okay, we'll get Muskegon, Norton, Shores, Holland. Alright, Grand Rapids, Wyoming, Kentwood. It does not accept Georgetown. We can get Walker, Allendale, Forest Hills. Okay, alright, Lansing East, Lansing, Okemos, and Holt. And, alright, Alma, Owosso, not to be confused with Owasso in Oklahoma. Let's get, let's get Big Springs. It's just, you idiot, it's Big Rapids, that's what I meant to say. Alright, Midlands, Bay City, Saginaw. Alright, did I get Alma? I did. Alright, pretty sure there was one more, but it's not. Alright, Ludington, yeah, Ludington. And then, let's get, Cadillac, Traverse City, Alpena, Petoskey, and, I'll get, alright, Mackinac Island, alright, Sault Ste. Marie, Marquette, Houghton, Escanaba, Iron Mountain. I think that's as far as I can get with the Upper Peninsula. I think there's a couple more that I should know, but yeah, they're not coming to me right now. Alright, let's get Indiana now. Let's do it. Let's get the big ones. Indianapolis, Fort Wayne, Evansville, South Bend, Misha, Waka. I'm just getting all the ones in that area first out of the way. Goshen, Granger, and Elkhart. Alright, let's get, Carmel, Fishers, Noblesville. Let's get Anderson, Greenwood, Kokomo, Muncie, Terre Haute, Bloomington. Let's get Lafayette and West Lafayette, Westfield, Jeffersonville, Columbus, and then we'll get Hammond, Gary. I think those are all the 50Ks. Let's get the rest in the Chicago area. East Chicago, we'll get Hobart, Schererville, Merrillville, Crown Point. We'll get Valparaiso, Michigan City. We'll get the rest in the Indianapolis area. We got Lawrence, Plainfield, Brownsburg, Zionsville, Okay, I'll get Richmond in the east. There's Newcastle and there's Greencastle. Let's get Logansport and Kendallsville, and Kendallville. Two big-time Rush members, Logan Kendall. Let's get a bunch of countries: Peru, Angola. I believe there is also Lima. No, there isn't a Lima, Indiana. There's Lima, Ohio. I thought there was a Lima. There is Warsawville. And then we have Vincennes. And alright, New Albany and Clarksburg. No, it's Clarksville. I messed the two up, so yeah. There was a Clarksburg though, but small, but we're not gonna include that. Alright, there's definitely, I think this might be all I can remember in Indiana at the moment. I think I did rather well. So I think, yeah, there's a few cities here that share the names of cities in other states, but I don't remember what they're called. A little bit annoyed with that, but I think I did rather well. I don't think I missed any huge ones, so let's go to Kentucky now. Okay. Louisville, Lexington, Bowling Green, Owensboro. Let's gotta do Carroll Brady, Florence and Henderson. We'll do Cumberland, Covington. No, not Cumberland. Cumberland's not. Why do I keep thinking that Cumberland is one? Because I keep thinking of Coventry and Cumberland and Rhode Island. Yeah, Covington, Independent, Richmond, Georgetown. I'll get Jeffersontown. I'll get Nicholasville, Hopkinsville, Elizabethtown, and then of course Frankfort. Can't forget that one. Alright, let's get Ashland, Paducah, got Murray and Mayfield. Let's get Erlanger, and okay, a lot of space here. There's definitely a bunch of cities that share the names of cities in other states. Yeah, there's I think not Shelbyville, it's Shepherdstown, if I can spell that. Shepherdstown, or no, it's Shepherdsville, that's what that one is, yeah. Any more that I should have? I mean, like, this is a big ass space. I really should have more. I definitely knew more at one time, but so many of them escaped me. But I think this is probably the best that I could do in Kentucky. Kentucky's not one of my best states, but I think I did reasonably well. You know, I'm not happy with this huge space in the southeast, but you know, that's all the ones I can remember at the moment. So yeah, I think I'm gonna move over to Tennessee now. So let's go. Let's get Nashville, Memphis, Knoxville. Let's get Chattanooga, Clarksville, Murfreesboro, Borough. And let's get, alright, Franklin, Columbia, Jackson. Let's get Spring Hill, Hendersonville, Smyrna. We'll get, alright, so let's get, Gallatin, and, Lebanon. And we'll get Bartlett, Collierville, Germantown. We'll do, alright, Cleveland. Let's get, there's a McMinnville, Tennessee. I think there's a Martin, is there a Martinsville, Tennessee? No. I think there's something else. Okay, let's get Brentwood. We have Laverne, Mount Juliet. Okay, there's Athens, Tennessee. Okay, yeah. Cookville, Crossville, Sevierville. And then we'll get, Monroe. No, it's not Monroeville, it's, what's that one down? What's this down here? It's, Morristown is that one, then, Shelbyville, and that's over here, Oak Ridge, and there's something down here, was it or no, it was it Monroeville? No, it was, Monroe Town? No. It's, yeah, Morristown, it's somethingville. It was, what was here? Somethingville. It's not Monroeville. I thought it was Monroeville. Oh, crud. That's not coming to me. That's tough. Johnson City, Kingsport, Bristol. Alright, let's get, Novelty Ones, Pigeon Forge, Dollywood. Yeah, this big ass space in the west. That ain't good. That is not good. I am disappointed about this big space in the west. Dude, I know there's something down here. What is that one called? Is it Morganville? No. It was an, I feel like it was an Mville. It was an Mville. But, it's not coming to me. Alright, I think I'm just gonna move on to North Carolina now. I just need to make sure I'm not missing a 50k. I don't think I am. Because I got Franklin, I got, I think I got all the 50ks. I'm not missing a 50k now. Yeah, let's move over to North Carolina now. Okay, here we go. Charlotte, Raleigh, Greensboro, Greenville. Let's get Durham, Winston-Salem, Fayetteville. Oh, that's right. There's Fayette in Kentucky. That's right. Just remembered that. Fayette. No, it doesn't take it. That must be a county. Oh well, that sucks. Alright. Back to North Carolina. Fayetteville, let's get Cary, Gastonia. And we have Apex, High Point, Rocky Mount. Let's get Concord, Burlington, Wilmington, Jacksonville. Now we got Kannapolis, Huntersville, Mooresville. There is also a Hendersonville in North Carolina. That's a bit smaller, but it is a micropolitan. So we got, let's get Asheville, Asheboro. We have Statesville is North Carolina. Statesboro is Georgia. It's definitely more than missing. Let's get Wake Forest, Chapel Hill, Holly Springs, Wilson, Hickory, Fouquet, Verena. Let's get Thomasville, Kernersville. Let's get Indian Trail, Mint Hill, Monroeville. No, it's just Monroe. Monroe and Morrisville. And then we got Thomasville. Did I already get Thomasville? Yeah, I already got Thomasville. Clayton, Cornelius, not Granger, that's Indiana. Garner, that's North Carolina. We got Goldsboro, Sanford. Okay, let's get Lenoir, Boone, Reston. It doesn't, or Renton, no. Or is it, it's not, it doesn't take Reston? Reston? No, why doesn't it not take that one? It probably, does it want, like, Reston Town? I don't know, no. Like, that's definitely a place. I don't know why it's not taking that. Alright, there's Mount Airy. Oops, I mistyped that. Mount Airy. Albemarle. Just like the Albemarle Sound. North, Wilkesboro. Yeah, and then, there's Waynesboro. Waynesville. Waynesboro is Virginia. I forgot Waynesboro, Virginia. There we go. Okay. Alright, any more North Carolina, yeah. Let's get Elizabeth City, New Bern, yes, yeah, Laurenburg, and what's that other one? What's the other L? Laurenburg, and, was it Lewington? No. What's the other L called? Not Ludington, that's Michigan. What was that called? Laurenburg and, Lewington? No, what is that called? Laurenburg and, oh shoot. Laurenburg and, not Lamington, Leamington, no. It's not coming to me. God damn it. And, alright, we'll do, let's see the Outer Banks one, so, Kitty Hawk, Kill Devil Hills, I've actually been there before, back in February of 2010, let's get Rodanthe of Nicholas Sparks fame, yeah, there's something up here, but I can't remember what that is, yeah. This other L city is killing me. What is that called? What is that one called? Laurenburg and It's not Ludwigton, that's Michigan. Yeah, it's not coming to me. Yeah, I can't think of what the other one is. Alright, South Carolina, let's go. Charleston, North Charleston. Let's get, we'll get Mount Pleasant. Oh, that's right. There's a Mount Pleasant, Michigan. Okay, there we go. I knew I was missing something up there. Okay, South Carolina, so, okay, Mount Pleasant, Goose Creek, Somerville. Alright, we'll get Columbia. Alright, Greenville, Spartanburg. Let's get Rock Hill. Beaufort is very small, but it's micropolitan. Let's get Gaffney, Conway, Myrtle Beach, North Myrtle Beach. And then I don't think South Myrtle Beach is accepted, even though I believe that's home. Yeah, I believe it's South Myrtle Beach that's home to Vanna White. Yeah, let's get Sumter, and then just like Indiana, we have Anderson and Greenwood. Let's get North Augusta, Bluffton, Simpsonville, Greer, and Aiken. Alright, there's a bunch. Alright, let's get Hilton Head Island. Yeah, Florence. And, yeah, am I missing? I think I got all of the bigger ones in South Carolina. Again, South Carolina is not one of my best states, but I think I did okay there. Alright, yeah, let's do Georgia now. Let's get the big ones first. Atlanta, Augusta, Athens, Macon, Warner, Robins, Savannah, and Columbus, Albany. Let's get Valdosta. I'm getting all the outliers first, and I'm going to do the Atlanta area last. Actually, no, I'm going to do the Atlanta area first. So, South Fulton, Sandy Springs, Johns Creek, Roswell, Stonecrest, Brookhaven, and let's get Alpharetta, Dunwoody, Smyrna, Mableton, Marietta. Alright, let's get Gainesville, Rome, Dalton, Douglasville. Can't miss that one. And then let's get Woodstock, Tucker, Chambly, Milton, and then doesn't accept Mulberry. But let's get, we have Stockbridge, McDonough, let's get Sugar Hill, and Lawrenceville. We got Redan, and I got Tucker already, right? Yeah, I did. Let's get Kennesaw. We got Peachtree City, Peachtree Corners. Okay, East Point without an E at the end, and now we'll get the ones that show the names of states and other states. Carrollton, Union City, Canton, Duluth, and okay. Anything else that I'm missing? I'm pretty sure there are a few more that I'm missing, but I don't think those are economy. Decatur is a bit smaller. Okay, let's see. Alright, so we got, Cornelia, what's that one? Cordele or something like that? Yeah, and then Cartersville, and then there's another Seaville. What was that? Not Catonsville. There was another Seaville somewhere. I can't remember what it is. Let's get Vidalia. Douglas, can't miss that one. Let's get... Alright, there's Thomasville, Georgia, Moultrie, and then, Bainbridge, and then, Lagrange, and, Noonan, I didn't get, okay, let's get Hinesville, let's get Martinez and Evans by Augusta, I'll get Pooler, Statesboro, alright, so let's get, okay, St. Mary's King's Land, we'll get Brunswick, St. Simons, Jessup, and, there's definitely, something here. So I got, there's a big ass space here, we should have there. Let's get, Americus, and, and I think that's gonna be good. Let's just get, Warm Springs, FDR, and Plains for Jimmy Carter. So, yeah. I think I did a pretty decent job for Georgia. That's not too bad, I don't think. So what should I do? Should I do Florida next? Should I do Alabama next? I think I'm gonna do Alabama, then Louisiana, then I'm gonna do Florida. So, Alabama, let's go. Okay, Huntsville, Birmingham, Montgomery, Tuscaloosa, Mobile. Let's get Daphne, Fairhope, and Foley out of the way. Okay, let's get Auburn, Dothan, Hoover, Decatur, Madison. That should be all 50Ks. Florence, Vestavia, Hills, Phoenix City, Opelika, Alabaster, Gadsden, Bessemer, and 2 S's, Bessemer. I thought it was 1 S, and it is 2 S's, just like the steel. Let's get, Homewood, Trussville, Prantsville, and then there's Russellville, which is smaller than the one in Arkansas. Let's get, Albertville, Alexander City, Anniston, Oxford, we have Ozark, and, yeah, did I get Alabaster yet? Oh, did I get Alabaster? Yes, I did. Okay, Enterprise, okay, yeah, there's Northport as well, another one I can't miss, okay, I feel like that's pretty good for, Alabama. Am I missing any big ones? I don't think I'm missing any big ones. I think I got all the relatively big towns. Again, the space in the southwest is kind of annoying, but I think this is as far as I can. Oh wait, again, can't forget Novelty 1, Selma, and Talladega. Can't forget those. That's gonna be it for Alabama. Okay, Mississippi. Let's get it. Okay, Jackson. Let's get Gulfport, South Haven. Let's get I'll do, we'll get the other Memphis suburbs out of the way, Olive Branch and Horn Lake. Let's get the Jackson suburbs out of the way, so Brandon, Pearl, Clinton, and okay, let's get Oxford. We'll get Tupelo, actually let's get Biloxi and Pascagoula out of the way. Let's get Natchez, Macomb, and, okay, Vicksburg, Hattiesburg. Let's get Meridian. We'll get Starkville. Is it Columbia or Columbus? I think it's Columbia. No, it's Columbus. I can never get my Columbuses and Columbias straight. Alright, we have let's get Corinth, we have Clarksdale, Cleveland, and then there's Greenville and Greenwood. I got Meridian, right? Yes, I did. So, anything else in Mississippi that I should have? Grenada, and, that might be that might be as far as I can get with this. Did I get Oxford, Mississippi? Yes, I did. Just want to make sure I got that. I think that's, yeah. I think this is as far as I can get with Mississippi. I don't think I did too bad. So, let's go. Florida. Alright, let's get Pensacola, Ferry Pass, Bellevue, Brent. Let's get Navarre, right. We'll get Crestview, Fort Walton Beach, Destin. We'll get Panama City Beach, and Tallahassee. And then there's something here. It was like, yeah, it's not coming to me. Alright, let's get Jacksonville. We have Fernandina Beach. Alright, let's get Lakeside, Fleming Island, Oak Leaf Plantation, and Fruit Cove. Alright, we'll get St. Augustine. Went there in February of 2010. Let's get Gainesville. Okay. Ormond Beach. Let's get New Smyrna Beach. Yep. Palm Coast. We got Port Orange. And okay. Titusville. Daytona Beach, Deltona. And okay, let's get Orlando, the big one in North that way. Alright. Let's get the big ones. Kissimmee, I'll get all the O's. Ocala, Ocoee, Oviedo, and yeah, I think those are all the O's, right? Alright. Claremont, St. Cloud, Sanford, and Apopka, Alafaya, Palatka, Homosassa Springs. And, okay, let's get, Castleberry, Altamonte Springs, Buenaventura Lakes, okay. Let's get, Lakeland. Let's get all the winters. Winter Haven, Winter Park, Winter Garden, Winter Springs. Alright, we got Plant City, Haynes City. Let's get Land O Lakes, Wesley Chapel. Alright, we'll get Tarpon Springs, Bayonet Point. Let's see the cities that show the names of cities in the United States. Leesburg, Spring Hill. Horizon West. Four Corners. Wildwood. And, not the Woodlands. What's that called? The Villages. That's what that's called. Okay. And, let's get, Poinciana. And, yeah, there's definitely a few more there. There's University there, but there's University here too, so might as well get all, let's get Tampa, St. Petersburg. We'll get, Clearwater, Largo, and, Pinellas Park, Dunedin, Palm Harbor. There's definitely a few more in that peninsula, but I can't think of what they are. Let's get the suburbs of Tampa. Temple Terrace, the only incorporated suburb. Brandon and, is it Fairview? No, I can never remember that. Riverview. It was Riverview, that's what it was, yeah. Okay, University, Keystone. Let's get Town and Country. Get Lake Magdalene. And we'll get West Chase, Egypt Lake, Leto, East Lake, Lutz. I got West Chase, right? Yes, I did. Alright. Am I missing? I'm pretty sure there are a couple more, but I don't think they're coming to me right now. Did I get Dunedin? Yeah, I just want to make sure. Okay, I think that'll be good for that area. Let's get this area now, so let's get Bradenton, Sarasota, Northport. Alright, so let's get Cape Coral, Fort Myers, North Fort Myers, Bonita Springs, Lehigh Acres. Yeah. Let's get, alright, Punta Gorda, Estero, we'll get Port Charlotte, Golden Gate, Venice, Naples, Marco Island. I think that's gonna sum it up for that area. Alright, let's go. Alright, we got Sebring, Arcadia, Clewiston, Oakey, Chobe. I think those are all the inland ones. Let's get, actually, we got, Palm Bay, Melbourne. Let's get, Sebastian, Vero Beach South. And then we'll get Port St. Lucie. Stuart used to visit my great aunt and uncle there when I was a kid. Let's get Fort Pierce. And, okay, alright, West Palm Beach Gardens, and, Green Acres. Okay. Alright, let's get Miami. Miami, North Miami. Miami Beach, North Miami Beach. Miami Gardens, Miami Lakes, North, or South Miami Lakes. No. There was, Miami Springs, and it's South Miami Springs. No, are you serious? Was it north? There's a South Miami something. There's just so many of that. There's just so many of that. Alright, Coral Gables, Homestead. Let's get all of those out of all the Miamis out of the way. Alright. Fort Lauderdale, Lakes, North Lauderdale, Lauderhill, one word. Alright, let's get, Hialeah, Hollywood, Pembroke Pines, Miramar, Coral Springs, Davie Doral, let's get Pompano Beach, Boynton Beach, let's get Deerfield Beach, Delray Beach, Dania Beach, Hallandale Beach, Riviera Beach. Okay, let's also get Cocoa Beach from I Dream of Jeannie. Also missing link from Monsters vs. Aliens. Let's get, alright, we have Leisure City, Cutler Bay, Golden Glades. We have Kendall and Kendall West. There's Westchester. We have Kendale Lakes, Richmond West. We have Fontainebleau. I cannot spell that. Oh yeah, that's right. There's Bellefontaine in Ohio. If I can spell that one. There we go. Okay, you know, there's a Fontainebleau in Florida, but I can't spell that one. We have, yeah, Country Club is one. And, yeah, I forgot about the other 50Ks. I skipped the rest of the 50Ks and I went right to the between 25K and 50K. I'm kind of asleep today. Alright, let's get, Boca Raton, Sunrise, Plantation. We'll get Margate, Wellington, Weston, Tamarack. Let's get Tomiyami. We have, there's, am I missing any other? Yeah, Coconut Creek. Okay, so what am I missing? Sunrise Plantation. I didn't get Jupiter. And, that might be all the 50Ks. Yeah, I think that might be all the 50Ks. So let's get the keys. So, Key Biscayne, Key Largo, Islamorada, Marathon, Key West. Okay. I think that's as far as I can get with Florida. So how many was there in Florida? 160 in Florida. That is pretty impressive. I'm quite proud of myself for that. Yeah, so let's do, I think I'm going to do Louisiana next. So where are you, Louisiana? Oh, there you are. Let's go. New Orleans, Baton Rouge. Let's get Lafayette, Lake Charles, Shreveport, Bossier City. I mistyped that. Bossier Sig T. Alright. Kenner, Metairie. Let's get the unincorporated ones. Laplace, Marrero, and Terrytown. Alright, let's get, we have Mandeville, which is also a city in Jamaica, Minden, which is also a city in Germany, and Houma, which is also a city in Tonga. Let's get, Zachary, Monreal, Alexandria, Ruston, let's get New Iberia, Morgan City, Central Slidell, Sulphur. Now we got Hammond, Thibodaux. Oops, I mistyped that. Thibodaux. No, Thibodaux. There we go. Natchitoches, I think it's pronounced. It was in the Scripps National Spelling Bee this year. I used to always pronounce it Natchitoches, but it's like pronounced like Natchitoches. And then let's get Opelousas and Bogalusa, and that might be as far as I can get with Louisiana. It doesn't accept Avery Island, I don't think. No, it doesn't. So yeah, I think this is gonna be as far as I can get with Louisiana. I think I did pretty well. Alright, let's do Arkansas now. So we got Little Rock, North Little Rock. Let's get, Fayetteville, Jonesboro, Springdale, Fort Smith, Bentonville, Rogers. We got, Bella Vista, and okay, let's get, we got Conway, let's get Pine Bluff, Hot Springs, Russellville, and Blytheville, two Willis Pet Shop characters. And we also got, Batesville, let's get, West Memphis, and, we got Paragould, Sherwood, Jacksonville, and let's get Van Buren, Cabot, we got Hope, Bill Clinton, and Port St. 1, and of course Texarkana. Okay, I'm pretty sure there's a few more that I should have. There's a Mountain Home, Arkansas, just like Mountain Home, Idaho. There's a few others that share their names with cities in other states. I don't think they are coming to me right now. So let's move over to Missouri. Alright, Kansas City area first. So, Kansas City, Independence, Lee's Summit, Blue Springs. We got Liberty, let's get Raytown, and, Grandview and Gladstone. think that's all the St. Louis or Kansas City area ones. Let's get St. Joseph and Joplin. We got Branson, Columbia, Springfield, and then Jefferson City. Can't forget that one. Alright. We had Pine Bluff. No, not Pine Bluff. It's Poplar Bluff. That's what I meant to say. And then Cape Girardeau. Okay. The space is annoying. But let's get the St. Louis area. St. Louis. Let's get O'Fallon, St. Peters, St. Charles, not Blue Springs, Florissant. Am I missing another 50K there? It's just O'Fallon, St. Peters, St. Charles, and Florissant, right? I think it is, yeah. Chesterfield, Wentzville, so you had Baldwin, Kirkwood, Wildwood, Hazelwood, and then we got Oakville, Melville, University Park. No, it's University Heights is Maryland. No, what is it? It's University something. It's University City. It's University City, and then Maryland Heights. Easy to get those mixed up because like there's College Park in Maryland, and then there's Maryland Heights here. You know, it's easy to mix those up. And am I missing anything? I feel like I got everything. I think that's all of them. I might be missing one. There, but I think I got them all. Yeah. And this I'm pretty sure is as far as I can get with Missouri. I know there's quite a few in the space, but they're just not coming to me. So I think I'm just gonna move on to Illinois now. So here we are. You know what? I'm gonna do Chicago and Chicago area last. So let's start with Cairo, Carmi, Effingham, and okay. Let's get East St. Louis, Belleville. That is Belleville with an E, just like in New Jersey. Belleville, Cahokia Heights. Cahokia Heights? No. I don't know why it doesn't accept that one. That's a pretty big one. I did East Chicago, and I did Belleville. So, Alton, Edwardsville, Granite City, O'Fallon, and there's definitely one that I'm missing. Actually, no, I think those are all of them. I could be missing one. Let's get Quincy, Danville. Alright, so let's get Champaign, Urbana. We'll get Decatur, Springfield, Normal, Bloomington. Let's get Peoria. Okay. I think those are all the 50Ks that are in the middle. Alright, Rock Island and Moline, Quad Cities. Let's get Pekin, Galesburg. Okay, I must have mistyped it the first time. Okay, I'll get Rockford. Rockford, Belvedere. Let's get Dixon, Freeport, Rochelle. Okay, Kankakee. And is there anything here? Alright, I'll do DeKalb. And now let's get the Chicago and its surrounding cities. Let's go. Chicago, Aurora, Joliet, Naperville, Elgin. Let's just get Evanston, Des Plaines, dude, why is it not taking that one? Is it Des Plaines with an E? It's Des Plaines with an E. Okay, fair enough. Alright, let's get Cicero, Palatine. Oh, there's a Palestine somewhere. Which country is Palestine? There's, or which state? There's a Palestine in one of these states. Was it Ohio? I know there's East That reminds me, another important one. Can't forget it. East Palestine, Ohio. East Palestine. There we go. Alright, let's just get, yeah, I got Cicero and Palatine, right? Yep, alright, okay, Arlington Heights. Alright, Waukegan. Schaumburg, Skokie. Let's get, Berwyn, Wheaton, Bolingbrook. Let's get Mount Prospect, Hoffman Estates, Downers Grove. I'm just gonna get Morton Grove out of the way because I've forgotten it multiple times. Downers Grove. And we'll get Tinley Park, Orland Park, Oak Park, Oak Lawn, and Oak Forest as well. Now let's get all this. There's, okay, West Chicago, North Chicago, Chicago Heights. Get all those out of the way. Get all the ones that show the names of the cities and the cities. Plainfields. Let's get Burbank, Elk Grove Village, Elk Grove Village, Glendale Heights, and we'll get St. Charles, not Germantown, Bartlett, and let's get Lansing. Now we have Wheeling, Woodstock, and anything else that should, let's get Buffalo Grove, Batavia, Lockport, Oswego, and then let's get Highland Park. Let's get Park Ridge and Wood Ridge, and both in Bergen County as well. Let's get New Lenox, Calumet City. Alright, Round Lake Beach, Crystal Lake, Lake in the Hills. Okay, let's get Streamwood. Oops. Streamwood. Okay. Let's get McHenry, Algonquin. Okay. Huntley, Gurney, okay, it's obviously not right. Gurney, okay, it's EE, fair enough. Mundelein, let's get, alright, Glen Ellen, Glenview, let's get Lombard, we have Niles and Addison, Northbrook, And then there's let's get Wilmette. Almost okay. There's definitely a few more that I'm missing. So what else is there? I don't think I'm only missing like a couple more. McHenry, Algonquin. Yeah. You know what? I think I'm gonna stop there for now. So I think that's good. I think I missed maybe this might be 3 or 4 that I'm missing, but yeah, Chicago geographer will be relatively proud of me. So yeah, let's go to Wisconsin now. Let's get the big ones first. Milwaukee, Madison. Let's get Eau Claire and La Crosse. Do Superior, and just get out of the way. The outliers will do Wausau and Stevens Point. Alright, let's get Janesville, Beloit. Now we got some Prairie and Fitchburg. Okay, we have Beaver Dam, West Bend. Let's get alright, Green Bay, Appleton, Oshkosh, Fond du Lac, and then Nina, De Pere, Manitowoc, Sheboygan. Let's get a Rhinelander up in the north. Okay. Kenosha, Racine. Let's get West Allis, Wauwatosa, Waukesha, New Berlin, Mount Pleasant, Portage. That was up there. Let's get Mequon, Franklin. It does not take Franklin. Okay, no, I just mistyped it. Was it Oakville? Oak. Wasn't there an Oak, is Oak Ridge, right? No. Oh, there's an Oak Ridge, Florida. That's what I'm thinking of. There's definitely, there's definitely an Oak something in Wisconsin, but it's not coming to me. Let's get so there's Brookfield and Greenfield, and I feel like there's something else. I feel like I'm missing some. Oh yeah, Muskego, not to be confused with Muskegon in Michigan. But yeah, this I think is as far as I'm gonna go with Wisconsin. Oh, that's right. There's an Ottawa in Illinois, and there's also another one. It's in somewhere else. And I just realized I did not get Gardens. I didn't get Garden. I don't think I got Garden City, Michigan, did I? I did not. I can't forget that. Okay, did very well. Let's go to Iowa now. So let's go Des Moines, West Des Moines, Ames, Ankeny, Waterloo. Let's get Cedar Rapids, Cedar Falls. We'll get Davenport, Dubuque, Council Bluffs. And we'll get Sioux City, Iowa City. Let's get Urbandale, Bettendorf, the last of the Quad Cities. Let's get Ottumwa, Oskaloosa. We'll get Port Dodge. Let's get Marion, Mason City, Marshalltown. And, okay, we got Storm Lake, Spirit Lake, and Spencer. The 3 S's. There's definitely... Again, there's definitely a few more that I should have. But I think that might be as far as I can get with Iowa. But yeah. Alright, Minnesota now. Let's do Darren Proud. I'll do Minneapolis, St. Paul. Let's get Bloomington, Brooklyn Park, Brooklyn Center, Woodbury, Plymouth. Woodbury, Plymouth, Lakeville, Burnsville, Blaine, Egan, Edina, Eden Prairie, Coon Rapids, Maple Grove, Apple Valley, St. Louis Park, Minnetonka. That should be all the 50Ks. Shakopee. Let's get Roseville, Rosemount, Maplewood, Ramsey, Savage, Andover. Let's get Elk River, Prior Lake, Cottage Grove, Inver, Grove Heights, Chaska, Chanhassen. We'll get Shoreview, Richfield, Fridley. Okay, there's definitely a couple more that I am missing. I'm pretty sure there's one here that I'm missing. But I think I got almost all of them. Alright, I think we're okay. Let's get Rochester. We'll get Mankato, Austin. What's that called? Faribault, Owatonna. We'll get Winona, Red Wing. Alright, I think Fairmont on the left. There we go. St. Cloud, Moorhead. Let's see, there's East Grand Forks. And okay. Grand Rapids, Bemidji, Hibbing. Now we've got International Falls, Duluth. That was definite, yeah. That might be it for Minnesota. There's definitely some significant Minnesota ones I'm missing, but you know they're just not coming to me right now. I think I did quite well with the Minneapolis St. Paul area. Darren's gonna be relatively proud with me, I think. Alright, moving over to North Dakota. Let's go. Let's get Fargo, West Fargo, Bismarck, Mondon. Let's get Wahpeton. Let's get, okay, Grand Forks, Minot, Williston, Dickinson, Jamestown, and then, okay, Devil's Lake. Let's get Lincoln, and we have Valley City, Watford City, and I think that's as far as I can get with North Dakota. Not too much North Dakota. What was the name of the town that Trump was just in with the train? It started with an M. It was like Mendor or something like that. I can't remember what that town was called. It was just in that. Trump was in that town yesterday with the train, and it looks like a western. Looks like the stereotypical western city with like the saloons and those buildings and such. Yeah. Let's move over to South Dakota now. And let's get Sioux Falls. Let's get Rapid City. Let's get Pierre and Fort Pierre. Alright, Aberdeen. Let's get Mitchell, Huron, Brookings, Watertown, Yankton, Spearfish, Box Elder, Vermilion, and Harrisburg. And okay, let's get T, Sturgis. We'll get Wall, famous Wall drug. We have Belforche, if I can spell that correctly. There we go. And then Keystone, the Mount Rushmore city. That might be as far as I can get with South Dakota. There's lots. Deadwood should be there too. Yeah, there it is. Okay, I think that's going to sum it up for South Dakota. Okay, let's get Nebraska now. Okay, Omaha. Let's get Omaha area first. Yeah, Omaha, Bellevue, Lincoln, Grand Island. Let's get Kearney. Now Kearney is with an E. Kearney without an E is New Jersey. Kearney. Let's get Scotts Bluff and North Platte. Oh, there's Plateville is one of these states. I want to say Plateville. Is Plateville Iowa or Wisconsin? I think it's Wisconsin. I think that's... Yeah, it is Wisconsin. Yeah. Okay, let's get to Nebraska. Alright, North Platte, we got that. Alright. Papillion. Let's get Fremont, Norfolk, Hastings. Let's get Beatrice. We have, I'm gonna say no more in Nebraska. How are they gonna come to me? Oh boy. This is bad. Come on, you know more. You definitely know more. Yeah. It's Columbus. Yeah, Columbus. And oh boy, yeah, there really isn't a lot of big cities in Nebraska. I'm pretty sure those are all the 10Ks, or I think I'm missing like 1 or 2 10Ks. That's it. They're very, like, there are not a lot of big cities in Nebraska at all. Like, it's pretty crazy. Like, yeah, sadly, I think this is as far as I'm gonna get with Nebraska. But, yeah. Alright, Kansas. Let's get, Wichita, Topeka. Let's get Overland Park, Olathe, Lenexa, Manhattan, Shawnee, Lawrence, Salina, or I think it's Salina, right? Yeah. Let's get Leavenworth, Leawood, Hutchinson, and let's get Emporia, Derby, Gardner, Garden City, Junction City, Dodge City, and there's definitely another one I should have, but I think those are all the cities that are gonna come to me right now. Again, like, there's so much space here, and it's kind of annoying. But, yeah, let's do Oklahoma. Alright. Oklahoma City, Tulsa, Norman, Broken Arrow. Let's get, Edmond, Moore, Lawton, Midwest City, Enid, Stillwater. Let's get Owasso, Bartlesville, Muskogee. Oops, I mistyped that. Muskogee. Let's get Duncan Durant, Ardmore, Ada, Altus, Bixby, Jenks. Let's get Del City, Ponca City, Sepulpa. I got Ardmore, right? Yes, I did. McAllister, and then there's, how do you spell this one? Tullen? Is it Tullenberg? No, it's what's that called? Or, Tullingen? I can't remember what that one is. That's unfortunate. So let's get Guyman, Boise City. I think that's as far, yeah, I think that's as far as I can get with, Oklahoma. I think we did relatively well there. But I think we could do a little bit better. Big space here, so, yeah, not super happy about that, but I think we did okay. Alright, Texas. Let's not mess with Texas. Let's start with El Paso, Socorro, Horizon City, San Elizario. That's as far as I can get with the El Paso area. Alright, Midlands, Odessa, West Odessa, Big River, no, it's Big Spring, that's what it is, and then, Sweetwater. Let's get, Rio, Lubbock, Dumas, what's the one here? It starts with an A, right? It's a common name and starts with an A. What was that called? It's not coming to me, unfortunately. Alright, let's just get Wichita Falls, Abilene. Alright, Del Rio, San Angelo. Let's get Eagle Pass. Okay. Laredo, Corpus Christi, and Kingsville. Okay. Brownsville, Edinburgh, McAllen, Farr, Mission, Harlingen, Weslaco, San Juan, San Benito, Alton, Rio Grande City, Zapata, Okay, that's pretty good for that area. Okay, let's get, Victoria, Bay City, Lake Jackson, and what was that other one? There's one here, it starts with a V, I think, or no, it's, I know there's another significant one here. I don't think that one's coming to me. Alright, let's just get the middle one, San Antonio, Austin, New Braunfels, Pflugerville. Alright, Temple, Leander, Kyle, San Marcos, Georgetown, Cedar Park. Alright, let's get Bryan, Round Rock College Station. Let's get. Alright, I think I got all the 50Ks in that area. Let's get Waco, Killeen first. Alright. Alright, Converse, Cibolo. Let's get Shirts and Seguin. We have Woodland Park. No, Timberwood Park and Woodland Heights. And no, what was that one called? It's no, what's that called? Timberwood Park and, or is it Lakewood Heights? No. Timberwood. And yeah, I cannot remember what that one was. Alright. Hutto, Harker Heights, Copperas Cove, rather, Fort Hood. And, was it Kaysville that was to the left of that? No. Kernsville. No, there's a K one that was here. That's not coming to me right now. That's pretty annoying. I can't quite remember what those are. I did my best. Alright, let's do Houston area. Houston, Pasadena, Pearland, Sugarland, 2 words, Sugarland, League City. Let's get Baytown, Texas City, Missouri City, Galveston, Atascocita, and we'll do Conroe, and we'll do Huntsville. That's up north. Okay, Beaumont and Port Arthur, Orange. Alright, let's get more Houston area ones. Mission Bend, Alvin, Friendswood, LaPorte, and yeah, so we got LaPorte, Alvin, Friendswood, Mission Bend. So there's definitely a few more. What do we got? We have Rosenberg, and yeah. So for some, it does not accept the Woodlands. It actually did accept the Woodlands. I thought it didn't. Like, that's, I guess I must, again, I probably mistyped it initially, but yeah. And then I think I got all of the, I got all the relative, I think I'm missing maybe a few relatively big ones. The irony is that Baytown is so much bigger than Bay City. It's very ironic. But yeah. There's there's a West something in the Houston area. It's not West Chase. That's Tampa. West. I feel like there's a West something. I can't. It's not Westlake, I don't think. I can't remember. Anyway, let's just move on. So Nacogdoches, Lufkin. And okay, let's get Corsicana. I'll get Tyler Longview. Alright, let's get Sherman, Denison, and we'll get Greenville, just to the right. Paris. Let's get Katy, Texas as well. Alright, let's do Dallas Fort Worth now. So Dallas, Fort Worth, Arlington, Plano, Irving, McKinney, Garland, Frisco, Denton, Allen, Grand Prairie, Mesquite, Carrollton, Richardson, Louisville, Rowlett, Wiley, Mansfield, DeSoto, Little Elm, oops, mistypes that, Little Elm, Flower, Mound, Grapevine, Rockwall. Let's get U.S. North Richland Hills, Burleson. Let's get Waxahachie. Waxahachie. Dude, how do you spell that? Waxahachie. There we go. Weatherford, Midlothian, Cleburne, Prosper, Keller, Coppell, Colleyville, Halton City, and Hearst. Let's get the Colony, Lancaster, Farmers Branch, Balch Springs, South Lake. That's one word, I guess. Yep, one word. And I know there's definitely a few more. There's Bedford is one. Saxe. I feel like there's another S in there. I'm doing pretty, there's definitely a few more that I am missing, but I don't, yeah, I think that might be as far as I can get. So how many in Texas do I have? 133. It could have been better, but I'm not that disappointed. I did pretty well here. So I think we got all the big states out of the way, except for California. I also know a lot in Alaska, and of course, my home state of New Jersey. I've been recording for 2.5 hours now, and my memory might run out, so I might have to do a part 2 here. So anyway, let's do New Mexico now. So we got Albuquerque. Let's get Rio Rancho, Las Cruces, Santa Fe. Let's get Carlsbad, Roswell, Farmington. Let's get oh yes, there's a Farmington, Kentucky, I believe, right? Is it Farmington, Kentucky? Or no, it's Farmington, Missouri, right? Is it Farmington, Missouri? Yes, it was Farmington, Missouri. Yeah, okay. Alright, back to New Mexico. Yeah, I got Farmington, New Mexico, right? Yep. Carlsbad, Roswell. Let's get Gallup. Gallup, Alamo, Gordo. Let's get what's that one that starts with an R? Ruidoso. Sunlands Park, Silver City, Anthony. Let's get Los Lunas, Portales. Oops, mistyped that. Portales, Espanola, Artesia, Okay, am I missing any other big ones? Gallup, Gallup, I didn't get Hobbs, that's a big one. And Las Vegas as well. Alright, let's get Taos. Truth or Consequences. I also didn't get Lovington, that's another pretty big one. In Mexico. And I think that might be it. There is quite a big one here, but I think that's probably as far as I'm gonna get with New Mexico. Alright, let's do Colorado. So we got Denver, Colorado Springs. Let's just get the big ones out of the way. Aurora, Fort Collins, Greeley. And we'll get Arvada, Thornton, Westminster, Lakewood, Pueblo. Let's get Pueblo West out of the way. I got Centennial, Boulder, Longmont, Loveland. Let's get Commerce City, Broomfield, Castle Rock, and Broomfield, Castle Rock, and Parker. Let's get Welton, Columbine. Those are both cities. Let's get North Glen. We got Windsor, Brighton, Lafayette, Erie. The ones that show the names of cities in other states, and Englewood also. Let's get Evans, Fountain, Security, Wide Field, and let's get Dakota Ridge, Wheat Ridge, and we'll get Highlands Ranch, and I think those are all the relatively big towns in the Denver area. So let's get we've got Grand Junction, Durango, and Montrose. We'll get Steamboat Springs, Glenwood Springs, and then Sterling up in the northeast, and we'll get Golden, Leadville, just get some novelty ones through. And yeah, I think that's probably going to be it for Colorado. Yeah, not too much in Colorado, so let's go to Wyoming. Least populous and alphabetically last. Okay. Cheyenne, Casper, Laramie. Let's get Cody, Gillette, Sheridan. Alright, we'll get Green River, Rock Springs, Riverton, Evanston, and I think that's on the top 10, right? Yep. Let's get Thermopolis. We have Douglas. Can't miss that one. Lander, Powell. Let's get Rollins, and so definitely more. Jackson, of course. Can't forget that one. And there's one that's called Buffalo, right? Yes. I think this is probably gonna do it for Wyoming. So I think I'm gonna move over to Montana. There we go. Alright, Montana, let's go. Billings, Missoula, Great Falls, Bozeman, Butte, Helena, Kalispell, Let's get Havre, Belgrade, Anaconda, Miles City, Whitefish. Let's get Fort Peck. There's definitely some other ones I should have. Anaconda, Whitefish. There's Sydney is one, and that's in the far east. Oh wait, there's a Sydney in another state. There's a Sydney in another state. Was it Ohio? Was it? I know there was in another state, but I can't remember which state it was. So I'm not gonna go back to that. This space is pretty annoying. Yes, there's a Laurel as well, just like Laurel, Maryland, and I think that's gonna sum it up for Montana. Okay, Idaho, Boise, Meridian, Nampa, Caldwell. Let's get Idaho Falls, Twin Falls, Pocatello. We'll get Moscow, Coeur d'Alene, Sand Point, and okay, let's get Lewiston as well. Okay, Rexburg, Post Falls. Why, I must have mistyped it. Yep, Post Falls. Alright, Mountain Home. And let's get, okay, Star, Kuna, Eagle. Let's get, Weiser. And, okay, Hayden, Chubbuck. It's two B's. Chubbuck, Hammond. Anything else I should have? Rexburg, Mountain Home, Post Falls. There's definitely, I'm pretty sure I am missing another fairly big one. Like Sun Valley, it doesn't accept. Actually, no, it does accept Sun Valley. Yeah, I think this might be as far as I can get with, that's all of the ones I can remember in Idaho. I don't think I did too badly there, although Idaho could be better. Alright, Utah, let's go. Salt Lake City, South Salt Lake. Let's get West Jordan, South Jordan, West Valley City. Now let's get Provo, Ogden, Orem, Sandy, Leahy. I gotta do Logan and Roy. Succession. Let's get let's do okay, Layton, Draper, Mill Creek, Harriman, Murray, Taylorsville. Let's get Eagle Mountain, Saratoga Springs, Bountiful, Riverton, Spanish Fork, American Fork. Let's get Magna Twell, and let's get Syracuse, Midvale, Springville, and Clearfield, Cottonwood Heights, not Forest Grove, that's Oregon, Pleasant Grove, and let's get Holiday. We got some. Okay, there's definitely a few more. Yeah, Kaysville and Kearns. Oops. And, yes, it's gotta be, I'm pretty sure there's, I think that's definitely not it. There's definitely more. What are they? I don't know if they're coming to me, but I can get, let's get, there's Farmington as one, alright, yeah, we'll do St. George, Washington, Hurricane, Ivans, and we'll get Cedar City, let's get, Moab, Colonel, Price, and, isn't there a land, there's a land, no, I'm thinking of something else, yeah, I think this might sum it up for, Utah. Oh yeah, and there's also Mexican Hats, which is in the southeast, but, yeah, I think that's pretty good, alright, yeah. Let's move over to, Arizona. Let's go. Alright, Phoenix, Tucson, Mesa, Gilbert, Chandler, Glendale, Scott, Dale. We'll get, let's get Tempe, Goodyear, Buckeye, Surprise, Peoria, Avondale, Queen Creek. Let's get Casa Grande, Casas, Adobes, Santan Valley, Marina, Maricopa. That's all. Let's get Flag. Let's get the rest of the 50Ks. Flagstaff, Prescott, Valley. Let's get Yuma, Lake Havasu, and once we put Lake Havasu City, alright. Kingman, Bullhead City. Well, let's get San Luis, Fortuna Foothills. Let's get El Mirage, Sun City and Sun City West, Florence, Oro Valley, Sierra Vista, Sahuarita, Catalina Foothills, Apache Junction, Drexel Heights, and I got Sierra Vista, St. Louis. Let's get Douglas, Nogales, Show, Sanford, Eloy. Alright, let's get Sedona. And, okay, am I missing anything else? Am I missing anything that's, like, relatively big in Arizona? I don't think I am. Like, I did get Santan Valley, right? Yeah. There's West Phoenix, isn't there? No. It's an urban area, but I guess it's not. It just compiles it. Alright, up next, let's get Nevada. Alright, Nevada, let's go. Let's get the 19 incorporated ones first, so Las Vegas, North Las Vegas, Henderson. Let's get Mesquite, Boulder City, and Ilian Wells, a couple of small English cities as well. Reno, Sparks, Carson City, Fernley, Fallon, Carlin, couple late night hosts there. Elko, let's get Winnemucca, West Wendover. That reminds me, there's Wendover. Wendover is Utah. There we go. Winnemucca, West Wendover, and we got Yarrington, Caliente, Lovelock, and that should be it. Am I at 19 in Nevada? Yes, I am. Okay, those are all of the incorporated towns in Nevada. Alright, let's get some unincorporated. Pahrump, and let's get the big Las Vegas suburbs. Paradise, Enterprise, Sunrise Manor, Summerlin South, Spring Valley, Winchester, and Whitney. Those are all the big ones. We got Laughlin. Let's get Virginia City, and then of course Rachel of Area 51 fame. I think that's as far as I can get with Nevada. Let's go. Alright, we're getting close to the ends. We're now on Washington now. Let's get outside of Seattle first. Spokane Valley. Let's get Pullman. We have Walla Walla. Alright. Kennewick, Pasco, Richland. And we'll get Moses Lake, Wenatchee, Ellensburg. That's no H. Alright, let's get Yakima. Alright, let's get Vancouver, Camas, Orchards, Battleground, and Washougal. And let's get Longview. Okay. Bellingham, let's get Bremerton, Olympia, Lacey, Water. Let's get Forks, Port Angeles. And okay. Let's get Seattle, Tacoma, SeaTac. I got Everett, Bellevue, Renton, Kent, Kirkland, Federal Way, Auburn, Lakewood. Let's get Redmond, Edmonds, and let's get up north, Lake Stevens, Mount Vernon, Anacortes, 1N. Alright, Mercer Islands. Alright, Burien, Bothell, Sammamish. Oh, that's right, it's Maryville, Tennessee. I just remembered that one. Well, let's get Shoreline. I'll just finish up the 50Ks. Shoreline and Marysville. It's Maryville, Tennessee. It just came to me. There we go. That's it. Okay. That's good. Alright, Marysville, I think we got all the 50Ks. Yeah, Burien, Bothell, Sammamish, Shoreline, Marysville. That's all the 50Ks. Alright, let's get Lynbrook and 2 N's. Lynbrook. Dude. Oh, you idiot. Lynbrook's Long Island. It's Linwood. Linwood is 2 N's. God, this is painful. Alright. Issaquah, Puyallup, Spanaway, and the weird ones out of the way. We got Graham University Place, Parkland. Oh my goodness, I didn't get Parkland, Florida. Oh boy, that's bad. I can't forget Parkland, Florida. Oh boy. Yeah, that reminds me, I should also get... Oh man, that reminds me. Uvalde, Santa Fe, and Sutherland Springs. Okay, I guess that one's too small. But, you know, those infamous mass shootings, can't forget those. Okay, so Parkland's Maple... Is it Maple Valley, right? Yes, South Hill. And, yeah. And then Des Moines. I think those are all the 25Ks there, right? Yeah, Puyallup. I got Graham, University Place, Des Moines, Morse Island, South Hill, Parkland. I might be missing one, but I think I got them all. So I think this is as far as I'm gonna get with Washington. Go over to Oregon now. I think I've been recording for almost 3 hours now, so Portland, Eugene, Salem, Bend. Let's get the big ones out of the way. Corvallis, Albany, Springfield, Medford. Let's get Klamath Falls, Grants Pass. Alright, let's get the eastern ones. The Dales, Pendleton, and what's the other one? Starts with an M. Masterton, or something like that. Masterton, it's something like that, I can't remember. Baker City in Ontario, okay. We'll get Redmond, Kaiser, and, alright, I didn't get Ashland, can't forget Ashland. Alright, let's go. Hillsborough, Gresham, Beaverton, Tigard, Aloha. Let's get West Lynn to Lanton, McMinnville, Wilsonville, Woodburn, Forest Grove, Oregon City, Lake Oswego. We'll get Newburgh and Bethany. Any more that I'm missing in the Portland area? 2 lots. And let's get Happy Valley, Troutdale, Milwaukee. I think that's how you spell it. Yep. I think that's as far as I can get. I don't think I'm missing one, am I? I don't think I am. I did get to Lanton, right? Just want to make sure, yeah. Okay, yeah, this is a big ass space in Oregon, but I think that's as far as I can get. Okay, California, I am going to miss some cities. Like, I don't really care about California as much as I care about the other states, but you know what? I'm probably even gonna miss a bunch of I'm definitely gonna, I'm not even gonna say the word probably, I'm definitely missing a bunch of cities in a bunch of 50Ks in California. But let's go. Los Angeles, San Diego, San Jose, San Francisco. Let's get Sacramento, Fresno, Stockton, Modesto, Fremont. Just get the big ones. Oakland. Just get the big ones out of the way. Bakersfield, Riverside. Let's get Chula Vista. Just get Vista out of the way. Alright, Long Beach, Anaheim, Santa Ana, Irvine, San Bernardino, Santa Clarita, Fontana, Reno Valley, Jurupa Valley, Rancho Cucamonga, Garden Grove. Let's get Thousand Oaks, Simi Valley. Let's get Ontario, Oxnard, Orange, Corona, Cordova. Okay, I guess that doesn't accept Rancho Cordova. We'll get West Covina, Costa Mesa, La Habra. Always put those two together. those ones together. Victorville, Palmdale. No, Palmdale's one word. Palmdale. We'll just get Palm Springs out of the way. There's also, that's right, there's a Palm Springs, Florida. Should get that one too. Where is it? Palm Springs. Boom. Alright. I'll go back to California now. Alright. Let's get Santa Barbara, Santa Monica. Just get all those. Let's get the Sands out of the way. San Leandro, San Ramon, San Clemente, San Isidro, another infamous Mason. It doesn't accept that. Does it want Isidro with a Y? Okay, why doesn't it take that? That's ridiculous. Alright. Alright, let's get Fullerton, Rialto, Downey. We have, let's get, obviously, Pasadena, Burbank. Let's get San Marcos, and we gotta get the ones that share their names with cities in other states. Westminster. Let's get Indio, Paris, Temecula, Murrieta, Menifee. Temecula, Murrieta, Menifee. Let's get, 1,000. Oh, no, I did 1,000. I didn't do, yeah, it's Oceanside, Escondido. Did I get Ocean? Did I get? That reminds me. Did I get Union? Did I get Union? I got Uniondale. I got Oceanside in New York, right? Yeah. I didn't get Plainview, I don't think. I didn't get Plainview. Okay, there we go. Yeah, alright. Back to California. Yeah, so Oceanside, Escondido. I already got Escondido. El Cajon, Carlsbad. Let's get El Centro, Cathedral City. Alright, let's get, Ridgeville, I think is the one, or no, Ridgeview. Is it Ridgefield that's there? No, I can't remember what the one over here is. But let's get, Inglewood, Ventura, Vallejo. I always forget which one's which. Yeah, the Vallejo's and the Ventura's down there. Okay, Santa Maria, San Luis Obispo, Paso Roble. Kind of sounds like Paso Doble, but that's like that. There's definitely, what am I missing? I didn't do Torrance and Huntington Beach. I should also do Redondo Beach and, Redondo Beach, Newport Beach. There's also, I'm guessing it's Seal Beach, because I know that's a thing. Okay, I think we're doing rather well. I think that might be all of the, 100Ks in the LA area. But let's try to get as many more as we can. So, Linwood apparently in California apparently is 1 N, whilst Linwood in Washington is 2 N's. Fair, good to know. Alright, Lake Forest, not to be confused with Wake Forest. Bellflower, Paramount. Let's get a Fountain. Is it Fountain Valley? Yes. Okay, Highland. Or is Highland was, yeah, and then let's get Redlands, which is in the Bay Area, just so I don't forget it. Or no, is Redlands? No, Redlands is in the LA area. I thought Redlands was in the Bay Area. Let's get all the A's out of the way. Alameda, Alhambra, Azusa, Arcadia, Just getting all the A's out of the way. I'll also do Tustin and Turlock. Get those two out of the way. Yeah, I got Tustin, Turlock. Let's get... Yeah, let's get the middle ones. Clovis, Visalia. Let's get, alright. Let's get the Central Valley ones. Hanford, Corcoran. There's Antwater. Let's get M3, Merced, Manteca, Madera. And, I have Porterville. I got Hanford, right? Yeah, I did. I just want to make sure. Okay, alright, let's get the 100Ks in the Bay Area. So, let's get Elk Grove, Roseville, Vacaville, Sunnyvale, Fairfield, Hayward, Antioch, Hesperia is in LA area. Because I was saying, yeah, Hesperia is LA area, not... I think of Antioch. Antioch, Vacaville, Berkeley, Daly City, South San Francisco. Let's get all the tech ones. Cupertino, Napa's not tech, but that's Napa Valley's important one. So Mountain View, Livermore, and all those out of the way. Gilroy, San Mateo, Salinas, and Watsonville, and here we go. I'll just get Glendora there. Alright, Santee. There's a bunch of S's. We have Citrus Heights and Walnut Creek. Isn't there a South Sacramento? Or West, it's West Sacramento, right. Okay, I get Santa Rosa. And, yeah, I didn't get Santa Clara. And, I think that's gonna be it for the, it's all the 50, all the 100Ks in the Bay Area. There's definitely more I should have. Yeah, the P's, Petaluma and Placentia. Petaluma's up north, Placentia's, no, Petaluma's here, Placentia's down there. I didn't get Carson, Hemet, still a bunch of fairly big ones that I'm missing. Doesn't mean there's just so many cities in California. I get Lodi, Dublin, Tracy and Davis. Yeah. I think I'm doing pretty well. Honestly, I think I'm doing really well. Like there's probably not. There's Jacumba, which is another border crossing town. Covered a lot on Fox News. Do a lot of, that's a lot of, I think I'm doing really well in California. That seems to me, there's one here, can't remember what this one is. I don't think I can. So, I'm gonna try, so, I tried west, and, there's a Saratoga, California somewhere. That's right, Pittsburgh, oh yes, Concord and Richmond, can't forget those. Because those are also big ones. Oh shoot! I just remember, that reminds me, Spring, Texas. There we go. That reminded me of that. Alright, back to California. There we go. Alright, so let's get the northern one. So, Chico, Yuba City, Redding, and then let's get Eureka, Crescent City. And I think that might be as far as I can get with California. So, California, not great, but I think... How many did I get? I got 140. There's like 178 50K cities in California, and some of the ones I named aren't even 50K. So I missed I missed 40 50K cities in California, but you know what? I'm not disappointed. I did quite well. I don't really care about California that much, but you know, I think I did okay. We just got 3 states left: Hawaii, Alaska, and my home state of New Jersey. So let's go. Hawaii, let's go. Honolulu, East Honolulu, Pearl City. Let's get Kailua. Yep, okay. Waipahu, Wailuku. Let's get Kaneohe, Kahului, Hilo. Let's get Hilo out of the way. Millie, Lani, Town, Ewa, Gentry, Ewa, Beach. Let's get, okay, we got Kapa, Kapolei, Kihei. Let's get Lahaina, Waimea, and Hannah. I went on the road to Hannah back in April of 2013. And it doesn't accept Lanai Town now, which sucks. It does accept just Lanai now. And yeah, I think that's going to be as far as I can get with Hawaii. Don't know too much in Hawaii, but that'll be it. Alright, the penultimate state, and also the penultimate state to join the Union. Alaska. I think I can do really well with this. Alright. Let's get the Alexander Archipelago first. So, let's get... Obviously, we'll have Juneau, Ketchi, Ketchikan, Sitka, Wrangell. Get the big ones out of the way. So we have Port Protection, Port Alexander. Let's get Kake, Gustavus, Petersburg. Let's get Heidelberg. We have Klawak, Saxman. Okay, let's get a Pelican. And, Angoon, Kuna. And, I know a few more. Are they gonna come to me? I think, Good News Bay. That's all the way there. That's on the west. I'm thinking of something else. There's another bay, but I can't remember what that one was. Yeah, so anything else? I think that might be as far as I'm gonna get with the Alexander Archipelago. So let's move on. So we got Valdez. Let's get Anchorage and its suburbs. So Anchorage, Nick, Fairview. Let's get the incorporated ones first. Wasilla, Palmer. Let's get Cordova, Houston, Whittier, and we'll get Seward, Soldotna. We'll get Kenai and Homer and Haynes. I went to both of those places when I went to Alaska back in August of 2013. let's get the unincorporated ones in it. Yeah. And then Cachamock and Seldovia. Those are the other incorporated ones. So let's get Talkeetna. We got Butte, Gateway, Fishhook. We got South Lakes, North Lakes, Big Lake. And then I think that sums up for the unincorporated Anchorage, the big unincorporated Anchorage suburbs. And then let's get California Ski, Nikiski, Sterling. There's one called Hope. And I think that might sum it up there. Alright, let's get Talk Chicken. Let's get Eagle and Eagle Village. Alright, should I go? Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do with the Aleutians now. So, Attu Station, Erekson Station. Let's get Adak, Atka. Let's get Unalaska, Ekuton. Alright, False Pass, King Cove, Old Bay, not Old Bay, Cold Bay, Sand Point, 2 words. Sand Point, 1 word is Idaho. Let's get St. George and St. Paul, 2 Beatles. Let's get, we got Port Hayden, Pilot Point. Let's just get Point. Let's just get a Pilot Station, which is north out of the way, just to get that out of the way. Chigeek, no, Egageek and Chingeek, or Chigneek. There we go. Let's get the Kodiak Islands one. So we got Kodiak and then Kodiak Station. That's unincorporated. Get the rest of the incorporated ones. Port Lions, Old Harbor, which is also a city in Jamaica. Let's get Port Lions, Old Harbor, Larson Bay, and Akiok, and Zinke. Those are all the incorporated ones. And then let's get, so there's some, I can remember a couple of the unincorporated ones. There's Women's Bay is one, and Mill Bay is another one. And I think that's everything that I can get on Kodiak Islands. I'm gonna get all the islands first. And then there's that other islands that has something in the database. Was it Chagak? No, Chagak is another city. No, Chagak or Chagik. No, there's something like that. Alright, Mikoryuk on Nunavak Island, and then Gamble and Savunga on St. Lawrence Island. Okay, let's get Dillingham. We got Bethel. Alright, Napakiak and Napaskiak. What's that called? Upper Kalskini? No, it's Kalsk something. Kalsk. Upper Kalsk. I can't remember what that. Upper and lower Kalsk. I can't remember what those are called. Emanak, Chavak. I think, Russian mission is up north. Russian mission, Vervig mission is up north. Russian mission is down here. Let's get, alright, New Halen, non-Dalton. We'll get, dude, more cities. Chevok. I thought there was a Chevok somewhere. Or no, did I already get Chevok? Chevok. Chevok. I thought there was a Chevok somewhere. Or maybe I already got it, I don't know. Yeah, okay, what else do we have? Now, Cleat. And then, yeah, let's get, Nikolai McGrath. We have, Ruby Galena. Let's get, Koyuk, Kook, Kobuk. Okay. Nulato. And, okay, let's get, Wales, Sheesh Maref. And, we'll get Deering, Kiana. My bad. I messed that one up. And then, what's the other one? Let's get Kotzebue. And, okay, there's a big space here. Should have some here. There's, like, there's another K. Let's get Point Hope and Point Lay. Okay, let's get Fairbanks and Supper. So, Fairbanks, College, Badger, and then we get, Steel Creek, Chena Ridge, Esther, Farmers Loop, and, Goldstream. Those are all the unincorporated suburbs of, all the big unincorporated suburbs of Fairbanks. So let's get North Pole, and we'll get Arctic Junction, or no, it's Delta Junction and Arctic Village. There we go, and, okay, since we're here, Tanana and Ninana, and, there's another Anna, right? There's another Anna here. What was that called? Crud. Alright, so let's get Nuke, Utkiog, Vek, Antka Suk, Nyuk Suk, oh my god. Oh no, it's Nuik Suit, that's what it is. I always mess that one up. Prudhoe Bay, and, Kaktovik, These are all very tricky to spell. And then there's Gordon, that's up there, but it doesn't accept it. Yeah, let's get, also Wainwright, yeah, crud. There's big space up in the north. I know I have more in this big space here. What am I missing? I know I'm missing some... I didn't get Nome, did I? Oh my goodness, I didn't get Nome. My god. That's crazy. So, how many do I have in Alaska? I think I did pretty well. Yeah, I did pretty well in Alaska. It's definitely over 100, I think. Yeah, I get 121. That's pretty good. Not at all disappointed. And now, the grand finale. New Jersey. So, I'm gonna do... I'll do Bergen County last. So, let's start with the south, Philadelphia area. So, we'll get Camden, Gloucester, Cherry Hill. I'll get Mount Laurel, Evesham. I'll get Sticklerville. It doesn't accept Sticklerville? That's crazy. Does it want Sticklerville Township? No, it's not a township. Is it Sicklerville? It's Sicklerville, that's why. Alright, Deptford, Washington. It wants me to put Washington Township. There we go. Pennsauken, if I can spell that correctly. Pennsauken, there we go. Yeah, there's Medford there. And there, I think there's a couple more that share their names with cities in other states, but I don't think they're coming to me right now. We have Millville and Bridgeton. Let's get Upper, Middle, Lower, and Cape May. I'll get Egg Harbor, Atlantic City, Vineland, Stafford, Hamilton, and I think that might be as far as I can get with South Jersey. So, yeah, let's get Toms River, Lakewood, Brick, Howell, and Jackson. I'll get Manchester, Manalapan. I'll get, alright, Middletown, Long Branch, Freehold, Holmdel, and we'll get Spring Lake, Point Pleasant, and Lavalette, if I can spell that correctly. Lavalette, you know, went there twice, the first time in August of 2006 and the second time in August of 2014. Let's get Trenton, Hamilton, it starts with an E, right? Or it starts with a W. It's not coming to me. Let's get Monroe. We have Franklin. Franklin Township. Franklin Township. Those are so annoying. A lot of these. Alright, Hillsborough. Let's get Easton. Oh, not Easton, you butthead. Phillipsburg. Raritan. Okay, we'll get Sayreville, New Brunswick, East Brunswick, South Brunswick. Okay, let's get, I got Sayreville, right? Yeah, I did. Rahway. Let's get Perth, Amboy. I'll get Oldbridge. And, Piscataway. And, let's get Carteret. We'll get Metuchen. Okay, I think we did I think that's pretty good. Okay, should I do anything more? Should just get the 50K. So let's get, I'm gonna do West. So I'm gonna do Wantage, I'll do Newton, I'll do, I got Washington on there. There's, yeah, let's get Vernon. Oh my goodness, that reminds me. I just forgot. I forgot two places in the Chicago area. Yeah, Vernon Hills is one, and the other one, what was the other one? It was, what was the other one that I keep forgetting? It was Vernon Hills and Hanover Park. That's what it was. Yep. Okay, yes. Alright. They just came to me. Alright, back to New Jersey. Let's go. Alright, so Vernon, let me get Essex County first. Well, let's get, Union County, Westfield, and Roselle Park, Maplewood. Okay, let's get, Somerset, Somerville. Oops, mistyped that. Somerville. And, used to go to the Balloon Festival there every July when I was a kid. Let's get, oh yeah, there's one more, Sewell, New Jersey. Went there for a marching band competition once. Is it called Rowan? No, there's Rowan University down there. I've also been to, I can't remember what the town is though. Alright, I'm gonna try to get, alright, Hopatcong. Let's get, Roxbury, Rockville, or not Rockville, I'm thinking Rockaway, that's what I meant to say. Spartan, is it one Spartan Township? No. I thought there was a, or no, it's Sparta, is it? Yeah, Sparta, that's what I meant to say. Let's get Ogdensburg, we got, alright, let's do Morris County now, so, Morrisville, it does not accept Morrisville. Did I already do Morrisville? No, you idiots, Morristown. Morristown, Denville, and then, Montville, let's get, and then there's Morrisville Heights, I think, right? No. I'm probably thinking of something else. Okay, so get Essex County now. Parsippany, Whippany, let's get, alright, let's get the 50Ks. Plainfield, Bloomfield, and, okay, we got, let's get Montclair, and, let's get Hanover, and, Lincoln Park and Hanover Park, right? No, there's another park, right? There's, it's been a while. Alright, obviously we'll get Newark and Jersey City, Elizabeth, Woodbridge, Edison, get all the big ones out of the way. Let's get Chatham. Oh yeah, let's get, Robbinsville, was there a few months ago, and, visited the Hindu temple. Let's get, Chatham, let's get, Summit, Short Hills, and, let's see, what else do we got? Alright, yeah. We're gonna get, let's get, Montclair, let's get, Nutley, Harrison, we got Kearney without the E, Belleville, 24-year-old mayor, let's get, Yeah, I got Harrison, right? Yeah, I did. Alright, west, orange, orange, east, east, orange. Get those out of the way. Union, Union City. Big ones. Yep, let's keep it coming. Weehawken, and one of the most densely populated towns, U.S. municipalities. Let's get West New York, Bayonne. And we got Hoboken, Secaucus. Alright, Gutenberg, there we go. Alright. Alright, let's get Tatoa. We have, Alright, let's get, I'm gonna do, Passaic County now, so let's get Ringwood, Wanakee. Let's get West Milford. And we'll get, Pompton Lakes, Pompton Plains, Kinnelon, and, let's get, Boonton, let's see, and Pequannock, and, okay, anything else I should have? Caldwell and Butler. Okay, let's get Hawthorne. Oh, that's right, there's Hawthorne, California as well. There we go. Okay. Okay, there we go. Now that we got Hawthorne, California, and Hawthorne, New Jersey, let's return. So, let's get the big ones. Wayne, Clifton, Patterson, Passaic, and, yep. I think we got all the, 50Ks, yep. That's all the 50Ks in New Jersey, I think. I don't think I missed a 50K in New Jersey, did I? No. Everything. I didn't get Irvington. I did miss a 50K. There we go. Now I think we have all the 50Ks in New Jersey, at least. Let's get I didn't get Linden yet. So do you think I'm now... I think I can now do Bergen County now. Alright, yeah, this is as far in as I can zoom in, so, I don't even know where I am. Okay, so here we are. Let's do it. The grand finale, Bergen County. Let's go. I think I can get, should be able to get all of them. I might miss a couple, but let's go. Airedale, Ramsey, Ramsey, Mahwah, Waldwick, Wyckoff, Midland Park, Franklin Lakes, Oakland. Now let's get Saddle River Upper, Saddle River, Woodcliff Lake, Hillsdale, Park Ridge. So what does it want? Washington Township, Bergen County, we'll take that. Yes, let's go. That reminds me, North Bergen, oh wait, I'm still, yeah, North Bergen is not in Bergen County, but I didn't type that one in. That's a pretty big one. So yeah, Washington Township. Let's get Woodcliff Lake we got. Let's get Westwood. I'll get Hohokus out of the way. Might as well get let's get Ridgewood and Paramus. And okay, Westwood. Let's get Demarest, Ordell, Emerson. I'll get Old Pan, two P's, my bad. Altapan, Rivervale, Hayworth, Gloucester, Harrington Park. We'll get Northville, Norwood, Alpine, Rockley, and, okay, did I get Bridgewater, New Jersey? I don't know if I did. No, I didn't. I forgot about Bridgewater, because I'm about to go and get to Edgewater, so, yeah, I can't forget that. Dumont, Cresskill, and, let's get, alright, Glen Rock, Fairlawn, let's get Rochelle Park, Elmwood Park, Saddle Brook, we'll get Lodi, Maywood, let's get Hackensack, Bergen Field, Teaneck, New Milford, River Edge, let's get Leonia, Tenafly, Gottheimer's hometown, let's get, Fort Lee, Cliffside Park, Edgewater, let's get Ridgefield Park, and, Englewood Cliffs, and, okay, let's get, Pagoda, we got, Little Ferry, Moonachie, alright, Wood Ridge, we got, Hasbrook Heights, let's get Garfield, Carlstadt, and, yeah, let's get, East Rutherford and Rutherford, and then North Arlington, and okay, we're getting close. I still have, there's definitely a few more that I'm missing. What have I not said yet? And get let's get Lindenhurst, I'm misspelling it. Or no, it's not Lindenhurst, you idiot. It's Lyndhurst. Am I actually missing anything? I feel like I got almost all of them. Little Ferry, Cliffside Park, Cliffs. Yeah, I think I got at least almost all of them. I think I'm missing like 3 or 4 in like the southeast of Bergen County, but like, yeah, I think we did rather well. So how many? There's 70 towns in Bergen County. So when did I start with Bergen County? I started with Bergen County at 2465, and there was two that I named after Allendale that were not in Bergen County. So 2465, I ended at 2530, so that's 65, so 63. So I only named, so I'm missing 7. I'm missing 7 in Bergen County. So what am I missing? I did Cliffside Park, I did Englewood and Englewood Cliffs, New Milford, River Edge, I did Woodridge, right? I did do Woodridge, yeah. Woodridge, Saddlebrook, I did do Saddlebrook, right? Yeah. Plainview was 1, no. I thought there was a Plainview. Was it Fairfield? Yeah. Fairfield is in Essex, but, was it Fairview? It was Fairview, that's what it was. I'm just gonna get rid of, Fairfield. Yeah, so Fairview was 1, so that's 64. So I'm missing 6 towns in Bergen County. You know what? I think I'm just gonna end it here. I got 20, so yeah, I think I did really well. That's really good. 25-31 is my final score. I think I'm gonna call it a day. I think this is probably gonna be my longest video ever. But yep, 187 for New Jersey. Would have liked to get to 200, but you know, I think I have gotten to 200 in the past, but you know, that's all I could come up with at the moment. Well, let me just. Yeah, I think, let me just see. Let's see, oh my goodness. I just realized I didn't get Washington, D.C. Oops. Yeah, I always do that. Washington, D.C., there we go. The nation's capital. The most important city in the United States is Washington, D.C. So, okay, this is good. I only missed only 7 cities under 100K. Either I might have missed a few. I might have missed a couple of 100Ks in California and a few unincorporated runs. I just remembered. There's another one I just remembered. I remembered the colony in the Dallas. Okay, apparently it doesn't accept the colony. All right. Well, that. Oh no, I did get the colony. All right. I thought I forgot it. Apparently I didn't. So, yep. I think this is where I'm gonna leave off. I hope I didn't miss. If I missed any big ones, then that's my bad. But I don't think I missed any big ones. So I did at least get the big ones. Let me just make sure I didn't miss Newark and Jersey City. I don't think I did now. Yeah. But look at that. I think we did. I think we did very well. Yeah. So, I'm not going to complain. Did really well, and then that's it for now.